this kid. The Marine Corps was tough for some people, you know what I mean? Like they really wanted to pass, you know, they're into it, they're passionate, but they're kind of goofy, so it was kind of goofy kid. And one day we're sitting there cleaning our weapons, everything's cool, it's storming outside, you know, almost like a Cat 2 hurricane, right? Down in, you know, Paris Island. Drill instructor comes up to this kid, just taps on his shoulder, says, "Come with me." So we're on the 3rd floor of our barracks, so on the side steps, he just starts running him up and down the steps. Now mind you, he's one of the drill instructor, one of the fastest people on base, recording. So he's running up and down. He says, "You beat me up to the top of the steps, we're done." So he's running them. I mean, this has to go on for like 40 minutes, and you know, other drill instructors just watching us, staring at us. We're cleaning our weapons. So finally, like 50 minutes goes by. This kid, I mean, we can hear him huffing and puffing up the stairs, and so he's, you know, the other guy, you know, he's, you know, drill instructor's trying to encourage him. "All right, you got it. You're almost there. You're almost there." And our other drill instructor who was watching us, who's reading the book, said nothing, moved at no point during the 50 minutes, just gets up, closes his book, goes up to the door, and holds the door. So the kid starts trying to push him. Now, mind you, he's burnt out by this point, so he's pushing as hard as he can, and the drill instructor's holding the door like, no. Or he's pulling as hard as he can, the drill instructor's holding the door. He's like, "Please." So the guy's running up the steps. He's like, "Man, just get to the door. I'm almost there. I'm almost there." And we can see the whole interaction. Man, all we saw was his big hat in the background, his eyes leveled out behind the window. Nah, that ain't it. Man, he was gone for like another 2 or 3 hours. We never saw him. So we forgot about him. We forgot about it, man. It was storming outside. It was kind of like our day off. We're reading mail, you know, eating brownies, you know, the whole thing. And kid comes in. I mean, he has mud, like bursting through his blouse, bursting through his trousers. I mean, he's just covered. I mean, he's crying. You know what I mean? I don't know if he peed himself. I have no idea what they did to this kid, and he's just defeated. I mean, he's just defeated. So he walks in, and you know, a couple of guys try to, you know, console him, like, "Man, you okay? You okay?" Joshua says, "Oh, you guys care about him? Everybody go outside." We were out there for another 3 hours. He made it. He made it through. I don't think anyone, the only kid who didn't make it through in our class was one who he voluntarily left. He said, "Yo, I'm done." And they said, "Hey, man, you know," started yelling at him. He said, "I don't think you understand. All this drill instructor acting you're doing, I'm done." And so again, they're like, "Yeah, all right." He's like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm not playing this game anymore. Like, I'm out." So then they're like, "Hey, man, come here." Like, you know, try to talk to him like a brother. They were like, "Yo, like, you know, we'll have to call the military police, the MPs, and, you know, man, like, you know, you can get through this," because they really wanted him to pass, right? He was like, he went to go sit on the curb. He was like, "You call the MPs. I'm out of here." They came, picked him up, he left. It's hard to quit boot camp because the whole point is to make you better. The whole point is to make you into a trustworthy individual. So that when you are in these tough moments, you don't quit.
Good morning, boss. You expecting me?
Of course. Come on in and have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Please call me Jack.
Yes, Mr. Jack.
Anyway, do you know why I call you here?
No, Mr. Jack.
Explain it to me. Why you posted your badge online?
The badge?
Yes, your badge. You posted 34 hours ago.
The badge 34 hours ago? After the offer?
Here is the video that you posted online.
What's up, my Triple F, my followers, friends, and families? It's your boy back at it again with another vlog. I'm in Jordan, and this is my first job. Check this out. This is my badge right here. Got my date of birth, my clock number, and everything. Look at it. Check it out. Woo-wee! Yes, don't I look good? Thanks, guys. Make sure to like, react, and drop a comment. Thanks one more time for following me. Subscribe. Hashtag I'm in Jordan for more. We out.
Ah, I see. Did you react? Like it? Leave a comment?
Do you really think it's funny?
No, Mr. Jack. I don't know why you're so upset about it.
Because you recorded your past and posted online. It's very risky for you and the company.
And why is that, Mr. Jack?
Come on, for your own safety. Be careful what you posted online. Adversaries everywhere.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jack. It won't happen again. I didn't know.
You need to take the OffSec training.
Pardon me?
The training for operational security is annually, and the TARP training also. You must take this training ASAP.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jack.
Call me boss. You're dismissed.
Halo, mga yan ready mo lo? Kaya, cuma magsiyabi mo tayo natin.
Hey, remember not to take a picture of your badge and post it online,
Coba bolo bot,
okay?
tulit. Yakwe, Queensland, Marshall Islands. I am Wes Nazer. The word of this episode is airplane. Airplane in Marshallese is balloon. We are li u ni balloon. In English is PALUUN, and it almost sounds like balloon. Manood ba kakelak balloon? Oh, I mean, paper balloon.
After the weather-driven inundation on Roy Namur, the 249th Engineer Battalion came to the rescue to repair the island's infrastructure. Meet the soldiers who assisted in this operation.
You guys heard this story about the cue balls? So they were washed out from outrigger, and basically we found them scattered all over the place. Essentially, for really special guests and people that are helping us, we are identifying specific numbers and giving them usually identified to their job, just something. But for you guys, I don't have 15 or 20 balls that says 249, and 249 is your number definitely. So we came up with this whole plaque for you, which says Alpha 249 Prime Power. Thank you from Roy Rats. It's simple and sweet. If you've been on this mission, then you know what it means. If you didn't, then stay in your unit and go down, right? But I think it speaks volume. We designed it so that you can put this up this way, and you have to decide who's going to be fighting for this in your office. I'll let you do that. But essentially, that's a little 249.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Yeah, that's sick.
So,
Yep. Thank you so much, sir.
so good luck. Thanks all of you for all your hard work. You guys were freaking awesome.
Thank you, sir.
And make sure you also have some fun on Kwaj. Be safe. And that's it.
First thing we did when we got on island, we were asked to inspect this vault here. It lost power during the initial surge of the wave. We came here with a Mager and a TTR, and we tested the transformer to see if it was going to be able to be put back in service. After we conducted our tests, we found that it had shorted to the core and was no longer usable in service. So we just dismantled it, pulled it out of the vault, and put a new one in. One challenge is we're not used to seeing transformers fail so catastrophically, so we were seeing numbers that we weren't used to seeing. And anytime you get a bad number, you got to go through every single step that what might be affecting the test. So there was a lot of troubleshooting, making sure that if we said this transformer was failing, that it was actually failing. And that's just tedious work, you know, take it step by step. Yeah, they're working hard out here with what they can, but we don't always have every tool that we need exactly. Sometimes bolts strip or they're corroded, and then breakers were seized up by the sea salt, so we were having trouble with the equipment we had, just getting certain things pulled open and pulled apart. Yeah, definitely. Anytime you're working with something that you've never experienced before, like such a catastrophic, event like this, you definitely learn a lot. So, absolutely.
So with the transformer testing, we tested them for all sorts of different problems that they might have. The whole thing about a transformer is it's what allows you to utilize the power that's being generated. And so it's one of the most critical parts of generating electricity and being able to harness it to charge your phones, use your toaster, and everything else that you like to do. Very older transformers, oil-filled ones that have been around since the 1970s. It was really cool to see, and it was a very fun learning experience. The hands-on application of these in this unique environment was a great learning experience. I don't think that you could recreate this for a training purpose. It's something that you just have to experience, and it's a fantastic, fantastic opportunity that we had here. Roy Namor, the two islands or the one island, whichever way you want to break it up, they are beautiful. Some of the best sites in the world, I think. We're usually stationed in Hawaii, and this place is just so gorgeous. Every day I felt spoiled, and it made me really want to bring this place back to its once beautiful state.
So on Roy Namor, me and the team of Prime Power, we came here to test the underground feeders, or the underground cables that supply power from the power plant to all of the consumer buildings. The issues we typically see on the islands in the Pacific with cables and most electrical gear are corrosion and general degradation from just the age and the salt water. The most rewarding part of being here on Roy Namor was giving back to the community of the small family aspect that the Marshallese have, and we're proud to help restore that back to what its previous state was.
The camaraderie between my team is, well, we work well together. We landed in an environment where we were not sure with lack of resources, but we all pulled together and accomplished the mission despite lack of resources. Yes, there was times with the resources, but we had sent an advance team who came to the scope of what the work was expected to do. So we sent information, and our second team brought as much equipment as possible over to make the mission successful. So Team Roy was amazing. From day one, we've got here, they're supporting They're supporting, they show us around, they provide us with every tool, every resources that they could possibly have for us to assist the mission, and it was just great how they supported us. To me, the best part of being here is Roy Namur is just seeing how everybody works together, from the contractors to the civilian, the local Marshallese people, and how they put forth their effort into rebuilding this island.
So sir, now that our mission, our objectives came to an end, is there anything you would like to say to 249 Engineers Battalion?
Well, first of all, thank you for being the first unit to show up on Roy during really hard times after the January 20th inundation. It was a big, significant, emotional event for all of us. Your presence over here is significant for a couple of reasons. You helped us really with a lot of the electrical infrastructure that was really old and outdated to get some very good analysis that later on will be used forward for the obviously improvements and funding. But also having a presence of so many soldiers on this island for the first time in many years was a positive, supportive impact, and for that we're very grateful. We're sad to see you go, but I know that there's more work to be done in the future, and probably we'll send on some requests for you guys.
All right, I just want to say a big thank you to you, sir, most specifically to you and your team for providing us all of the resources, transportation, lodging, comms, and everything in between. So big thank yous. We won't be able to accomplish our mission without your help. Thanks.